Hi, I'm Roamy. Today I'm going to show you how to use the Tula Toddler and the Tula Preschool carrier to carry your child on your back. Now there's lots of different ways for getting your child on your back. I'm going to show you the method that tends to work best with older children, where they're basically going to jump up onto a piggyback. Obviously there's lots of different ways. Let's have a look at my other videos if you want to see some of the other methods. Now what I'm going to do to begin with is just clip this on as if I was doing a front carry. So I'm going to bring this around my middle and clip it together, and I'm just going to adjust it from a front carry to a back carry. So first thing you want to do is you've got your slidey strap here. You want to slide this down to probably, it depends on how tall you are. I tend to have mine about a third of the way from the top, but just slide it down a little bit because you're going to want it a bit lower for a front carry than you have on the back. You can obviously adjust it once they're in there, and just make sure you've got your straps not too tight so it's easy to bring them up over your shoulders, and then you're going to tighten them once the child's in it. Now with a back carry, you ideally want the head to be able to see over your shoulder, which is a little bit higher when they've got the head on your front. So adjust the waistband so it's sitting probably about that much higher than they would do for a front carry. Again, it's about trying out different things to see what works for you, but just general rule of thumb, if you've got it about that much higher than you would on a front carry. So I'm going to swivel this round and tighten it up in that position. So I'd normally wear this down on my hips. I've now got it down on my waist. Now check that it's sitting evenly, so you've got the same amount of fabric either side. You don't want it so you've got it all around like that or all around like this. So make sure it's nice and even around there. Okay, I've got these straps hanging straight down like this. Now I'm going to pick up my child. So with a real child, what you can do is, providing they are old enough to understand simple instructions such as stand here, hold on, you can get them to stand just either behind you or on like a low chair or something, and then you can just say to them, right, jump on and hold on like a piggyback. Obviously I can't get my doll to do that, so I'm going to start with them round on my back. I'll show you the method though of getting them round there if they aren't quite ready to be getting on themselves. So what I'm going to do is hold them on one side and hold them with the arm from the opposite side like this. And then the arm that's on the side of your child, you're going to bring over in a front crawl movement, so you're holding them both from the front. Bring them round like this onto your back, so you're just bouncing them round. So I'm now going to presume that I've just bent down and got my child up onto my back in this position. So they're likely to be at an age where you can say, right, hold on, so they can hold them around your neck, but obviously keep one hand on them the whole time they're up there, just like you would do in a piggyback. So I'm going to lean forward just to make it a little bit easier for gravity to help me. Check that they are sitting evenly on your back, so you've got the same amount of leg either side, and that they're nice and high so their head can see over your shoulder. And slide your hand under the base of the carrier and stroke it up over their bottom and back for as high as you can reach. Take hold of one strap and bring it straight out and then up and over your shoulder. And then we're going to do exactly the same with the other side. So take the strap and you're going to bring it straight out and up and over your shoulder. Now the reason for bringing it straight out is it means there's no way it's going to get caught underneath their leg or under their arm or just tucked underneath their bottom. It means you're properly bringing it up and over. Now either use a mirror or just have a little feel and just check the carrier is coming at least to their armpits, and then you can stand up. Now what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to clip this together just to hold the straps and tighten them up so these are sitting nicely on my shoulders. Now I'm holding here just to keep their weight towards me, and then I'm just going to pull this straight back on each of these to tighten it up. Right, now they're held a bit more secure, I can do the two together. So I'm going to take hold of these and do a little bounce and tighten, bounce and tighten, like that. You want to make sure they're held as tightly as being held in your arms, so they should feel nice and snug. So if you had them in a piggyback, imagine how tight they'd be on you for that, and you want to hold them nice and secure. If they feel like they're pulling away, lean forward a bit more and just tighten these up, like this. Okay, have a little feel and check they're sitting evenly in the carrier. If they're a little bit more one side than the other, you can slide your hands inside and just bounce them across just so that they're sitting evenly, so you've got the same amount of leg on either side. Their position wise, you want the carrier to be no higher than the nape of their neck and no lower than their armpits. So just check that it's sitting like that on them and it's all nice and comfy. With the strap, you can adjust this up and down so it's in a comfortable position on you, and obviously you can tighten it accordingly. Do a little bit more tightening. There we go. And that is how to put the Tula Toddler carrier on your back and can also be used for the Tula Preschool. So to get them down, you can just reverse what you've done. So unclip this, put one hand on your child and bring the strap over one shoulder. Hold them on the inside and bring the strap over the other shoulder. Then you can either lower them down to standing if they're at that age, or you can slide them back onto your hip and take them down that way. I hope that was helpful.